Greetings, the Astro 30 here yet again with a kind of different video which is not really electronics related, but sort of is. Now, as the title suggests, I'm going to start off by telling a little story of how this package ends up on my desk here. I was scrolling through YouTube's app on my phone the other day, as you do, looking for something to watch. And I came across this static ad for TEMU, or TEMU, basically China's rip-off version of Amazon. And it said, get this 160-piece precision screwdriver set for absolutely free for first-time users of the TEMU app. So I thought, there's got to be a catch here somewhere, and they're not going to give away something completely free. Well, there is sort of a catch. Once you sign up for the TEMU app, you have to pick another 6 items from their selected list of discounted items. So I was looking mainly for tools, so trying to find items that was interesting to me that I wanted to buy, just to test whether or not I'm going to get this, screwdriver set for free, which, by the way, you don't. I'll get to that in a minute. However, I did manage to find my other 6 items, and I did get quite a significant discount. However, the original item was not free. I ended up paying about $8, I think it was, because they discounted it by 92%. Because I got to the checkout part, and the total price of all 7 items together was $336 Australian. However, they discounted that and included all the discounts on the other items, and I only paid $35.80 with free shipping. So yeah, that's the catch. You've got to buy another 6 items to get the first one free, even though it's not free. So anyway, enough talking about how it came to be. Let's actually open the package and see what I've actually got. And I had to look again yesterday on the app to remember what I actually ordered, because I couldn't. So anyway, I would have expected this to come in a box, but doesn't. So we've got a bunch of various different things here. That's the precision screwdriver set. 145. Yeah, 145 in one. So it was not 160. It was 145. But yeah, discounting. So let's have a look at what we've got in this bag. All right, that's everything. I'll move that all off to the side. So first, let's have a look at this precision screwdriver set. The box is a little bit damaged, but that's okay. So I've got to remove the plastic wrap. Oh, there's already a hole in it. Off of the box, so I can open the box. Whether I'm going to keep the box is another thing. So I'll quit making noise and put that over there. Now, how do you get into this? Looks like, yeah, there's a little lift up tab there, and that should allow me to open the flap, which it does, and inside the box is another packaged box. So I'll just move the box to the side, I'll open this, and, well, it is quite a nice looking case there. Very, very interesting. And it says Jacome. I'm also trying something a little bit different. I've got the curtains behind me open to let some natural light in, so hopefully the quality of the video is a little bit better, but that's beside the point. Ooh, look at that. That is so cool looking. So what have we got here? We've got what looks like reverse Torx bits. We've got, is that a 4 or a 3 point? I can't get the thing out. Yeah, it looks like one of those 3-point ones that you don't see those screws very often. In some electronic devices, they've got those tamper-proof 3 pointed headed screws, which you can't remove with a normal screwdriver. Well, you can with a flat blade, but it's a bit annoying. So up here they've got a Legend screwdriver bit, 116, a spudger, two of a suction cup, okay, opening tool 5, socket 12, S2 deep hole bit for magnetizer 1, plastic box 1, soft extension bar 1, tweezers 1, and the handle 1. Okay, and they're all marked here, and it looks like I've got it the right way up. So you've got your normal screwdriver bits by the looks of things, or are they 3 points as well? I really don't know too much about this. Yeah, it's a 4 point. So this is the handle, and I think that's the magnetizer. Yes, it is. So you can magnetize your bits. So let's say, for instance, I wanted to use the one I just pulled out. Nice. It's got a magnetic locking thing there, so it won't fall out. That, I'm not sure what that is for. I think it's so you can hold it and, you know. Now you've got this flexible, or sort of flexible extension. So that would go in there like that. That would go in there like that, and unfortunately well, no, it does actually seem to do the job. It's just kind of a weird sort of arrangement, but Alright, so that's the complete set. There's not really much to show about it. They did say it had tweezers, but I do not see the tweezers. Oh wait, there they are. Down there. Nice set of tweezers. So this will make for getting, you know, small screws out of things like computers, like laptops and stuff, as well as some of those strange tamper-proof screws. They do have Torx bits here as well, and yeah, various other things, and a couple of sockets here and there for the very small, fine nuts and stuff. So anyway, that's the 145 piece in one Jacome precision screwdriver set, which they say is absolutely free. Alright, let's look at the next item. So aside from the fact that it's golden colour and made in China and comes in a Ziploc bag and a plastic box, I have no idea what this is. I think I do, but I'll just take it out of the bag, and I'll keep the plastic bag because they're useful for things. Now, to get into that, it looks like I just push that in, maybe. This looks like a really cheap box too. I can't even get into the thing. There we go. I remember what these are. These are stripped out screw removal tools. So say the head of a screw is stripped out and you can no longer get the screwdriver bit to bite in. You can use one of these, a bit like an easy out, that you would select the size you want, and basically when you put it in, it'll bite into whatever material is left in the head and you should be able to get it unscrewed. However, I probably would not use these for that purpose. More like I would use them for stubborn screws which won't come out and the screwdriver keeps slipping in the head. So that would probably be what I'd use that tool for. But yeah, I thought it was interesting, so I got one. So that's that. Now we'll look at the next item, which I was really hard pressed to find the final item, but I found something that I thought was cool, and that is this. It's a 3 meter fluorescent measuring tape, and it's 19 millimeters wide. So again, I'll take the bag out, and this is the reason why I got it. Not because of that noise, but because the scale, or the ruler itself, is bright fluorescent green and very easy to see. So I could use this when measuring like front panels and stuff, so I can actually properly, you know, see my measurement, and also I don't have to use the heavy yellow 8 meter one that I've got. This will make it a lot easier. And by default it has a locking mechanism on it, so when you pull it out it stays out, so you don't actually have to, you know, like most measuring tapes, you've got to push this down to lock it. This one you just push it in and it retracts. So it ratchets out. Nice. I could do that all day. Anyhow, that's not what I'm going to do, but yeah, that belt clip is what I'm going to call it. It feels awfully loose. So I might just tighten that and see if I can tighten it any further. Looks like I can. That's a bit better. So yeah, that's a fluorescent measuring tape. I thought that was kind of cool looking when I saw the ad, so yeah, I got it. Moving on to the next thing. Now these I do know what they are. Again, I was hard pressed to find my items that I wanted so I could test this theory out. So I got another set of tapping dies, whatever you want to call them. For, you know, like M3 to, I think it's M8 or something, for tapping holes in things. I've got another set of these anyway, but I thought, well, I'll get these because these are actually made of titanium, so they may not break as easily. I don't know, I've never tried it, but you can never go wrong with sets of taps, because when you're tapping things, the likelihood of them breaking is pretty high, so you always want another one as backup. Just trying to see what that one is. It's written on the body here. Yeah, that's an M3 by 0.05. So yeah, cool. Next is a 280 piece cold pressure terminal set, or crimps, like spades and stuff. So yeah, various different ones like eyelets, half moon ones, or ears, whatever you want to call them. Some of the ones that I need that they use in speakers, like the 4s, the foam ones. So let's get this sticky plastic bag off of here. When I find one, I did with my knife. Sticking to the desk even as we speak. Do I need to do that? No, I don't. I can peel. Alright. It's like Christmas again. Yay. I love Christmas. Well, no. So, here we go. Yeah, so various different sizes, like the small little terminals they use on tweeters, etc. And there's one that I needed the other day, one of these size, for that Samick amplifier that I use to connect to the speakers. It doesn't look like they give me a blue one of these, they're only red. So yeah, that's the only one colour in that size you get, which is, I guess is okay. Plus your standard 6.3mm. They give you the 6.3mm in the yellow as well. So, but obviously the gauge of the wire that you put in that is a lot thicker than the gauge of the wire in that one. So yeah, they give you 3 different gauges, the blue, yellow and the red in the 6.3. And these male ones, the foam ones, I'm probably never going to use them. But yeah, I thought it'd be useful to have a bunch of crimps around the place. They do give me the blue ones of this version, but they don't give me the blue ones of that version. Anyway, so that's the 280 piece crimp set, so that'll come in handy for something else later when I need a specific crimp. Yep. Moving on to the next one. So this looks rather interesting, and I can't remember what it is. Oh, I do remember what it is. So I'll get rid of the packaging and I'll take it out the bubble wrap, which is the only bubble wrap I've seen in this whole entire thing. It is a pair of wire strippers, and they're actually marked as electrician's wire strippers. But yeah, so we've got various different sizes here. And I've been saying for a while I've needed wire strippers to strip wires when I'm doing wiring in projects and stuff, because it is kind of annoying trying to use a knife blade and then a pair of side cutters to do it. But these feel very positive. There's like quite a fair amount of spring tension there. So yeah, those will come in very, very handy, I think. And yeah, I'm quite happy with that purchase. I'm not sure exactly what I paid for it. But we'll move on to the final item, which is that. And I have wanted one of these for years. This is a digital micrometer caliper set. And it looks very cheaply made. Very cheaply made. I don't know if there's a battery in it. Doesn't appear to turn on. There's no battery in it, and it didn't look like they supplied me with a battery, so I can't turn it on at this stage. But it looks like, I'm not sure what cell you're supposed to put in there. It just tells you the it just tells you the orientation of the battery. It doesn't actually tell you what size it is. So in order to get a battery for this, I either have to, never mind. It says on the back here what battery it takes. It's an SR44 or LR44 1.5 volt. So yeah, I might do a separate video on this when I get a battery. But I've always wanted a pair of calipers when I'm trying to measure like diameters of components before drilling a hole in a panel or something. Yeah, I was hoping these would be metal, but this is plastic, so it's awfully cheap looking. So there's your inside diameter of a hole measuring thing. There's the outside measuring of a diameter of something. And yeah, that's basically all you use it for. There is a scale here, which is not too badly inaccurate. So let me just try and find something that I know what the diameter of it is to actually measure. How this will do. So take a pot shaft, for instance. That tells me that it's 5, 6, 7 mil by that scale, or thereabouts, 7 mil. So yeah, how accurate it is, I don't know. So it's also got a 0 set here, so you would make sure that this was on 0 and then that was zeroed. You can select between millimeters or inches, which is okay. It's got protective film over the LCD, but I'll leave that on for now. So yeah, I'm going to have to get a battery for it and test it out further. But anyway, so that's going to be the end of this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, because it was just mainly an experiment that I was doing to see whether or not their advertising is legit. It is to some point, but you do not get this precision screwdriver set for absolutely free. That's a lie. But yeah, for what you get and over $300 worth of tools, it's not bad. So yeah, you can trust TEMU to a point, I guess, if you want to, go down that route. So anyway, this is the Astro 30 saying I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to go down below, like, comment and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Anyway, this is the Astro 30 saying see ya, have a great day.